Jojulapa and Namaste. I'm Alisha Bajracharya, and on behalf of my entire team from Bodhi Television that reconnects Buddhism from Lumbini to the world is beyond happy to announce Phase 2 of Pilgrimage Tour that will take you to the places where Buddha resides. Together, we'll discover stories behind those stories of divine and mystical monuments built by the Buddhas. Let the ancient sites tell you the deepest secrets of how great men lived and served our mankind. Let's not forget our roots for what we are today. This next level spiritual journey of Phase 2 of Pilgrimage Tour will make you relive our tradition legacy. Will all my spiritual followers be there to witness our spiritual journey together to the highly holy and blessed place all across the world? If this was the situation pre-COVID, I would definitely say welcome to the chaos, ladies and gentlemen. But since we all have been trying very hard to cope with COVID-19, going through this challenging and hard times, this bustling city I'm standing right now looks less occupied. Also, welcome to the largest open space market of Cape Town. Packed with colorful shops and stalls, the square I'm standing right now is very popular in the square where centuries-old market area still exists. This junction is itself a place linking to Basantapur Darbar Square, which is listed in UNESCO World Heritage Site and other major market areas. The focal point of the square is the large rectangular shrine I'm standing in front of, which lies on the west side of this popular Incharge square, popularly known as Akash, Bhairav, also called the god of the sky, and Bhairav of the sky temple. From the balcony, you could see 4 statues of griffins that rear over the streets. In almost all of the shrines within Nepal, you'll see either lions or statues of griffins that guard the entranceway. That has to be the common sight. And the entrance for this holy and divine Akash Bhairav is from the right side of this rectangular shrine. And also you can see the entrance is guarded by the statues of griffins that looks divine. From the balcony of this holy temple, Akash Bhairav, also very popularly known as God of the Sky and Bhairav of the Sky Temple, you could see 4 statues of griffins that rear over the street. In either all of the shrines of Nepal, you could see either lions or griffins guarding the entrance of the shrine. This happens to be a very common sight. This holy temple houses the statue of Bhairav and Indra. Is therefore the masterpieces of Nepalese art and shrine. As you can see, Lord Akash Bhairav is highly ornamental and decorated with vermilions and offerings of trays and varieties more. Therefore, Incharge Square is a masterpiece of Nepalese art and shrine. The divine Lord Akash Bhairav, as you can see here, is highly ornamental and decorated with vermilions, where worshippers early in the morning or in the daytime brings trays of offerings and light the butter lamps. Namaste.
Namaste.
हजुरको शुभ नाम के होला?
अष्टनारायण महाराजन मेरो ठेगाना यटकबाल हो.
हजुर, हजुर चाहिँ होल इयर नै होल वर्ष नै बस्नुहुन्छ कि पालो आउँछ?
हप्ताको एक हप्ता बस्ने, हप्तै पछि पाल फेरेर जान्छ.
जसरी भनिन्छ आकाश भैरवलाई गॉड अफ द स्काई, स्काईको भगवान भनेको स्वरूप मानिन्छ. त्यसको बारेमा के बताइदिनु?
यसको बारेमा अब के यो चाहिँ आदिनाथ हो, पुर्खादेखि नै आएको. अब के हुन्छ भनेको त्यो
जसरी उड्ने मान्छेहरू हुन्छ नि, एयरलाइन्सको मान्छेहरू विशेष गरी आउने गरिन्छ, त्यसको बारेमा के भनिदिनु?
यसको बारेमा अब यो आकाश त्यो उडेर जाने हो, त्यसको यही आधारले यो
एयरप्लेन हवाई जहाज
यसकै आधारमा यो चाहिँ गरेको लाग्छ। पहिला त यहाँ पूजा आउँछ, अहिले त देखेको छैन।
वर्षको एकचोटि जात्रा पनि हुने गरिन्छ है?
वर्षको एकचोटि त उनीहरू आउँछ, अब त देख्दैन।
आकाश भैरव जात्रा पनि हुने गरिन्छ है?
जात्रा हो, इन्द्रचोकमा जात्रा हो।
विशेष गरी कुन दिनमा महिनामा पर्दछ?
महिनामा यो भाद्र महिनामा पर्छ इन्द्र जात्रा भनेको। त्यहाँ हनुमान ढोकामा कुमार तान्छ, यहाँ चाहिँ यो छ्याकी भनेर हाम्रो चाहिँ पूजा आजा गरेर गर्छ।
हजुर, धन्यवाद, नमस्ते। Indrachok is filled with number of these kinds of shops I'm about to head for. As you can see here, glisten of beautiful glass of seed beads that look so incredible. You can find here some finest designs of necklaces and bracelets. You can even pick your own choices of strands of glass beads with a variety of colors and designs, and have your necklaces or bracelets made here on a spot, truly customized, or even opt for a pre-made one. Namaste. हजुरको शुभ नाम? कति वर्ष भयो यो व्यवसाय गर्दै आउनु भएको?
म बस्न बसेको त 38 वर्ष भयो।
तपाईको पुर्खौली बिजनेस भयो हैन? यस्तो शप्सहरु इन्द्रचोकमा कयौं छन् हैन? यसको महत्त्वको बारेमा भन्दिनु न।
महत्त्व अब के भने पोते भनेको सौभाग्य चीज हो। अब सौभाग्य चीज भनेको तपाईको श्रीमान भएसम्म लाउने चीज हो। त्यही भएर तपाईको यो विशेष मान्यता भएको चीज हो।
हजुर, यसको व्यवसाय कुन सिजनमा ओकेजनल हुँदो रहेछ कि सिजनल कि थ्रु आउट द इयर हुँदो रहेछ?
सिजन भनेको मैले भने 30 मा 100% तपाईको 30 मा यो प्रख्यात हुन्छ भन्ने चीज। नयाँ चीज जो खेती बनाउनेहरूले त्यो चेन हुन्छ के वर्ष एकचोटि पोते
हजुर
चेन गरौँ एउटा चेन गरौँ हुन्छ। त्यो महत्त्वपूर्ण चीज हुन्छ। त्यसपछि त तपाईँ चारो सिजन आउँछ, जस्तो दसैँ तिहार बिहेको सिजन।
हजुर,
यसमा तपाईको
अनि विदेशीहरू टुरिस्टहरू आउनुहुन्छ, उहाँहरूको यसप्रति कसरी इम्प्रेस भएर जानुहुन्छ?
अब नेपाली कल्चरको हिसाबबाट घाँटीमा लाउने भन्छ त्यो एउटा अझै चिज ठान्छ क्या। कसरी घाँटीमा लाउने के हो उहाँलाई पनि बुझाउनुपर्छ यो सौभाग्य चिज भनेर। अनि उहाँले पनि अलिकति इन्ट्रेस्ट लिन्छ। उहाँलाई फेरि युनिक कलर चाहिन्छ, त्यो रातो हरियो नभएर
हजुर
युनिक कलर जस्तो ग्रे हुन्छ,
ग्रे
भयो, ब्राउन भयो, यिनीहरू त्यस्तो मन पराउँछ।
हजुर,
एउटा लाउने तरिका मन पराउँछ।
मैले यहाँ देखिरहेको छु यसलाई लच्छा भनिन्छ हैन? हजुर, लच्छी अनि पोते देखिरहेको छु। कुनै हामीलाई यसको प्राइस रेन्जहरू बताइदिनु, डिजाइनहरू बताइदिनु।
डिजाइन त हामीसँग त सिम्पल मात्र जस्तो यो रोज छ तपाईको बटारेको भन्छ।
बटारेको
भयो यो तपाईको सादा भयो।
हजुर,
अनि डिजाइनवालामा फेरि यो भयो तपाईको अब सुन महँगो गएर मान्छेहरूले अब तपाईको यो नक्ली सुन लाउने चलन छ तपाईको।
गोल्ड प्लेटेड अर्नामेन्ट्स। हजुर,
यो चल्छ। त्यो त हामीसँग हुँदैन, बस यो सिम्पल मात्र हामी राख्छौँ तपाईको।
यिनीहरूको प्राइस रेन्ज कस्तो छ? नर्मलमा
जस्तो नेपाली चलन चल्तीको हिसाब हो, त्यसो ठग्ने काम त्यसो हुँदैन।
हुन्न। दाइ धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद तपाईको फ्यु शब्दको लागि।
नमस्ते।
As we have come to know from the seller himself that these colorful glass beads are occasionally much more in demand during the most celebrated ceremonies and festivals of Nepal, naming it as Tej Festival during Dasai and Tihar are the major ones. And as you can see here, Lachi, this is something to put on here that looks so much ornamented, especially among the married women of Nepal. Traditionally, Indrachok is a center for sale of clothes and pashminas. As you can already see here, sellers covering the platform of very famous Mahadev temple, which lies on the west of this very popular Indrachok. For your information, pashmina is the softest, delicate and natural insulating fiber of the world. Hence, we will commence our today's journey by checking out some of the world-class and famous pashminas of Nepal. Also, Nepal is widely known for its famous hand-woven pashmina products among the world and is also heavily exported across the world. Dai namaste. Ajko शुभ नाम?
नवीन।
हजुर, यो व्यवसायमा लाग्नु भएको कति वर्ष भइसक्यो दाइ?
अब
बाबाजीदेखि गरेर हो
हजुर अनि यसको प्राइस रेन्जेसहरु क्वालिटीहरु बताइदिन्न
क्वालिटी अब सस्तोमा 450 देखि महँगोमा 2-3 हजार सम्म हुन्छ
कतिको टुरिस्ट फरेनर्सहरु आएर पश्मिनाजहरु किन्दो रहेछन्
पहिला त टुरिस्टहरु किन्ने ठाउँ नै यही हो हमेल नभएन बेला
यसको व्यापार चाहिँ कस्तो छ ओकेजनली छ कि दिनमा राम्रै हुँदै गर्दछ
यो अहिले सिजनली हो
सिजनली
जाडो महिना आएपछि मात्र सुरु हुन्छ अहिले त खासै छ
तपाईसँग शल्स मात्रै हो कि स्वेटर्सहरु अरु भेराइटिजहरु पनि छ शल्स मात्रै छ पश्मिनाजहरु बाहिरतिर पनि एक्सपोर्ट हुने गर्दछ हैन
गर्छ तर हाम्रोबाट चाहिँ हुँदैन हामी अब लोकल मार्केटमा
हजुर धन्यवाद दाइ As we already got the information from the sellers that Nepal is widely known for its hand-woven pashmina products, and since decades, Nepal have been exporting these pashmina products such as sweaters, shawls, and a variety of others across the world. Located between two popular squares, Indra Square and Asan Square, would be our today's destination to a temple courtyard known as Janabahal, also very commonly known as Machindrabahal among the Newar communities. This Buddhist shrine is very old and enshrines Avalokiteshwara, the Buddha of compassion. At this junction itself leading to our today's destination to Janabahal, we'll come across this Shiva temple. This black Shiva temple is relatively smaller and unique and also very similar to Krishna temple of Patan in design. And this holy shrine is called Santaneshwara temple. Along the streets to our today's destination, Janabahal, we could see rows and rows of shops of copper, brass and bronze ware. This metal crafts also important significance in Kathmandu cultural landscape, be it monuments, idols of worship and temples and shrines. Copper in Nepali is called tama, likewise brass is pital. Wandering along the street, you could definitely see countless number of these kinds of copper and brassware shops in its traditional Newari architectural style home that looks so cozy yet beautiful. Namaste. Achiko शुभ नाम तपाईं यो व्यवसाय गर्दै धेरै भयो धेरै भयो हाम्रो के प्रोडक्ट्स सामानहरु बेच्नुहुन्छ मेनली पित्तल तामाहरुको भन्दिनुस् न पित्तल चरस 18 यो व्यवसायको पनि सिजन हुन्छ कि थ्रु आउट द इयर राम्रै व्यवसाय हुँदै रहेछ सिजनै हुन्छ यो सिजन हुन्छ तपाईं हामीलाई कुनै प्रोडक्ट्सहरुको प्राइस रेन्ज बताइदिनुस् न जस्तै यो करुवा भनिन्छ हैन नर्मल सिम्पल डिजाइनमा पनि छ बुट्टा डिजाइनमा पनि छ प्राइस रेन्ज उ त्यो बुट्टाको कति होला किलोमा बेच्नुहुन्छ कति प्रति किलो अहिले बजारको मार्केट रेट कति छ 1200 टुरिस्टहरु कति अट्र्याक्टेड हुनुहुँदो रहेछ टुरिस्टहरु अलि कमै छ टुरिस्टहरु कमै हुनुहुन्छ हैन मलाई एक्चुअली गाग्री देखाइदिनुस् न दुबैमा देखाइदिनुस् न यो बुट्टामा हैन I really wanted to show my audiences this very unique piece we could find only in Nepal, I believe. These copper and brass water vessels are one of the important items they sell in these kinds of shops. along with other household items and items for religious purposes. Once upon a time, these water vessels used to be an essential wedding gift. These shops have been run by a couple of generations, and in any Nepalese households you visit, you'll come across all these items and products as household wear or kitchenware, or as treasured as decorative items. So thank you. 5 minutes walk from the main square, Indra Square, we have reached to our today's pilgrimage destination, the very divine and holy Janabahal, which is very commonly known as Seto Machidanath Temple among the Newar communities. This Buddhist shrine is very well preserved and very unique of Kathmandu Valley. The mighty Seto Machidanath Temple is well worth seeking out due to its eclectic number of shrines and statues inside the courtyard, which I'll let you experience in a while. Just outside the entrance of Janabahal, you'll see several other market streets that obscure the streetway. Just outside the entrance of the Janabahal, you'll see several other market streets that obscure the entranceway. It's a good to know information that the exterior archway I'm standing in front of it was destroyed due to earthquake of Nepal 2015, although the temple inside Seto Machidanath and the courtyard survived unharmed. Before heading inside to our today's destination, let me direct the exact location if you're coming from Asan Square. Once you are there, head to the south towards the Indra Square, and halfway between these two popular squares, Indra Square and Asan Chowk, you'll find a small junction. I'm standing right now, and Janabahal, our today's destination, will be on our right. Right from the entranceway, we can see the construction and renewal process at its peak, and there is no fee charged to locals as well as foreigners to visit the very divine Janabahal and any of the surrounding areas. It is believed that the kings of all of Buddhism erected various statues of Lokeshwara inside the courtyard of Janabahal. As you can see here, we'll come across numbers of statues, images, smaller shrines and stupas, which is very commonly known as Chaityas in Nepali, including this mysteriously looking female figure facing the main temple, which is surrounded by candles. It is said that this might well have been imported from Europe and have been accepted into a pantheon of God. And as per the locals, just now I have come across the information that this holy divine statue is called Bodhi. It means angel in English. Facing the other way, just in front of the main temple of Seto Machidanath, we can have across the look of very beautiful two bronze graceful statues of Tara seated atop pillars. The courtyard inside Janabahal is large and quite spacious, stone paved with number of stupas and stone pillars holding various Buddhist deities. Janabahal, known as Janabah in Newar language, also known as Machidanath, is one of the few monastic courtyards that has fully fledged story temple standing in the middle of the courtyard. The deity residing inside the temple is called Seto Machidanath Temple, very popularly known as Janabah Dyo, Arya Avalokiteshwara, Karunamaya, the Buddha of compassion. Originally, Janabahal was known as Kanak Chaitya Mahabihar, but after the deity of Seto Machidanath was mounted here, it began to be referred as Janabahal. The name Kanakmani Buddha was from the stupa of Kanakmani Buddha that is situated in front of the temple inside the courtyard. It is also said Janabah dates back to 4th century, and it was built by King Yakshamalla in 1502 in